All right, welcome back to Glenpool, Oklahoma. We're getting ready for the kickoff of the second grade INFC championship between the Hilldale Hornets and the TYAA Bulldogs. Been an exciting day so far with a recap of our first grade game. TYAA Bulldogs won 6-0 over the Choctaw Yellow Jackets on a fumble strip recovery for a touchdown. It was an exciting game. I can only hope this game is going to be just as exciting. I'm Chris, along with my tag team partner for the day, Mr. Big Mo Wallace. Say what's up, Mo.
What's up, Oklahoma? Just like with the first game, your defense is going to be a big key in this ball game. One thing I do want to watch out for, Dixon, Embry Jr., and Montgomery for the Bulldogs. Also for your Hilldale Hornets, watch out for Boone Gold. Boone Gold is probably the best player on the ball club. Also watch out for Easton Morse. They're led by the running backs and their quarterback on offense. That's basically that's what their offense is, geared around their quarterback and the running back. So the Bulldogs need to basically shut them two down. They shut them two down, then they should lock this game up.
Yeah, and speaking of Hilldale, you will see Ryan Moore also get the ball quite a few times. Every time he gets the ball, it seems like he goes. Yep, and just like last time, I told you that we played a lot of big-time ball games growing up, you and I, and there's nothing better than championships.
Yeah, nothing better than championships.
We got to witness one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so see what happens here. I expect a whole lot of running to the outsides, trying to spread the Bulldogs out.
I expect the Bulldogs to basically impose their will on this ball club from Hilldale. But I mean, anything can happen here on Championship Saturday. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's. Hey, these coaches have been doing it a long time. I've recognized a lot of these coaches' faces for the Bulldogs. You know, a lot of them don't even have kids that are on this team. They start a group. They get them up to the 6th, 7th grade. They start all over.
Yeah, and big kudos to the TYAA organization. You know, keeping positivity goes on a long way, and I just want to give a big shout out to them guys for what they do out there.
Well, it looks like we're getting ready to get started. I'm excited. Second grade action. Once again, Glenpool, Oklahoma, high school campus. Beautiful out here to see this the outskirts, and here we go. It's a second grade championship sponsored by Dick's.
And once again, what you'll see in this ball game also, you'll see the coaches on the field, number one for safety, and number two to put these kids right in the right place.
Yeah, a little confusion right off the bat. Second graders. It happens.
It happens. Looks like we got number 5, Easton Morse, underneath center.
Yep, and right off the bat, I believe that's Moore to the outside, just like I said, and he's crossed the 50. They do spread them out, and they get a big game.
They do spread them out. Also, I want to point out that Hilldale will run a lot of misdirection, and that's one thing you can do to a ball club that has a lot of speed and size is run a lot of misdirection, inside handoffs, cross-buck action, just to get them boys basically just looking around where the ball's going to be at.
Yeah, if I'm the coach, I'm going right back to Moore and exactly same. Looks like they did the same play, but it didn't. They kept it on the outside here. Had me fooled. I thought Moore had to go in the other direction.
As a defensive guy, I'm gonna let you know right now. One thing I would want to point out if I'm TYAA, I would basically tell my guys to probably sit at home. Engage on the block, sit at home, because the moment you watch that quarterback going one way, the ball's going the other way.
Yeah, they had everybody fooled in the whole stadium except the team calling it. Yeah. And here we are, 2 plays, 2 first downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 35. Oh, and here's a fumble on the play. It's going to be covered up by the quarterback.
And they're going to start this part of the drive playing behind the chains. You want to limit your turnovers. You want to limit your penalties also, but limit them turnovers. You know, calm them down. Coach looked like he's calming them down in the huddle. That was a pretty high snap. When you see a high snap, basically the center's butt is up. The center needs to get that butt down, get that head up, and you'll have a perfect snap.
Yeah, what you want to do after 2 nice plays is not go backwards and here start behind. So we're going to have a little handoff end around, and
he found the seam. Found the seam. Looked like we had a seal block over there on the end. Found the seam, used his speed, got through the defensive line into the secondary.
Yeah, I believe that was Cash Arterberry, if I pronounced that right. If I didn't, parents, I apologize. That had that carry around the corner. Brings up 3rd down, but it's now back to 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
I would expect. I would say Moore is about to get the ball, but Bulldogs probably think the same thing. And I was right. Moore around the inside. Gain of about 5 on the play, I believe.
Ryan Moore is showing me a lot of speed. A lot of speed right now. And that's something you have to match. As long as Hilldale matches the Bulldogs' speed, I believe they definitely have another shot at this game.
Yeah, it ended up being a gain of 6, and it brings down 4th down, but it's 4th down and manageable.
Yeah, manageable. We'll see what they got. We can see what they got in their arsenal here.
Unlike last game, there's no need to punt.
No need to punt.
We had several of those, and they're going to go for it, and quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to try to get out to the outside, and he's going to be stacked up.
I believe Hilldale needs to put the ball in between the tackles. The pursuit of the Bulldogs will probably end up taking over in this game. If Hilldale can get the ball in between the tackles, I know that defensive line of TYAA is a little bit stout, but
yeah, that tackle was made by big number 45, and Bulldogs take over on downs 1st and 10, and here we go. Well, Dixon's going to keep it after the bat makes a man miss, trying to bounce to the outside, and he does, and this is what he done the whole tournament. Folks, nobody's catching him down the sideline. He's going to take this thing all the way into the end zone. There's no flags. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
His feet are in the paint of the end zone.
He is probably the fastest 2nd grader in all the INFC.
In all of INFC. He had a nice little seal block over there in the end and just turned the Jets on and did what he does best, and that's putting the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, and just what we kind of wondered, how would the defense stop the Hornets? They did. They bend, they didn't break. First play out, you wonder how TYA would do, and it's the same as it's been the whole tournament.
They do best. They get the ball to the outside. Like I said before, Hilldale has to keep the football into the in between the hashes. As long as you keep the football in between the hashes, you have a shot against TYAA. But you let that speed get to the outside, it could be a long afternoon for the Hornets.
Yeah, and then of course they hand it off right up the middle for the extra point. It's good. So 2 plays, a touchdown, an extra point, and I don't know if anybody got a hand on any of them. Yeah. So defense will make some adjustments. I have no doubt about it. Hilldale drove the ball down the field, so it's 7-0. No way is this game over with.
Hilldale needs to stick with their game plan. Don't panic. Stick with their game plan. Calm your guys down. It is Championship Saturday. Calm them down. Stick with the game plan. Let them know that, hey, this is going to be a long afternoon. Just calm down and just play your ball game, Hilldale.
Yeah, right now, if I'm the Hornets, I'm going 4 straight plays of more, and more.
More of more.
Yes. And there's number 1 play of more. Gain of about 2 on the play. So not only does Dixon run the ball well, he also tackles very well.
He tackles very well. The pursuit of the defensive line is wonderful. These kids are very well coached. The defensive coordinator, he knows what he's doing, and looks like they're going to come out in a shotgun split back.
And they do throw out of the flat, and there it is. And that's a dangerous pass because if Dixon got his hands on it, it's quickly 13-0 before you blinked.
Hilldale is one. This is one ball club that will throw the football out of that tight set. I've seen them do it a few times. They like to get the ball in the flats, get the guys that are speed guys, try to get one man to miss and try to get down the sidelines.
Brings up third down and once again out of the flat, and that's behind the line of scrimmage. Was it covered up by the Hornets? And it was. So that's going to bring up fourth down. That's another dangerous pass. If you're going to throw it behind the line of scrimmage, you better catch it.
You better catch it. You better catch it. If you don't catch it, get on that football quick.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, that's considered a fumble.
I'd like to give another player profile in. I got Cash Atterbury. Or Arterbury?
Arterbury, yep.
Arterbury. It's nicknamed Cash Money.
Oh, that's got to be another
Cash
Xbox
Money.
Live.
Yes. Minecraft, another Minecraft. Favorite video game.
So they go for it on fourth down, and they're not going to get it. In fact, they gain about 3 on the play, and head coach runs out the field. He is ready to get his offense on the field. So I got to go back to those player profile. I got to find out, what is that kid's favorite food? I got to know.
Looks like favorite food. Let's go with, chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. Got to love it. We got a little handoff to the outside. Going to be brought down just shy of the 30. That was
Wale Montgomery on the carry right
Yes,
there.
Montgomery. He's got some speed too. And also, I didn't get a chance to talk about him, but Destiny Adams, when he's on defense, he's the one with the bright green socks. Just watch him later on when he's back on defense. And here, I believe, is Embry Jr. Embry Jr. breaks tackles. That's what he does, down to the 10. These kids are just so talented as second graders. I mean, I've seen some bigger kids not play exactly like these kids do. They're well coached. They know what they're doing. It's fun to watch.
Slicing through the defense like hot knife through butter.
That's right. And, that brings up first down and almost goal, but it's not. So they can actually get another first down before. And let's go ahead and give it to Emery again. He says, get out of my way to his own team, still on his feet up the middle.
His vision is unmatched for this age. I just look like they're trying to get him back into formation again. But, yes, his vision is just unmatched at this age.
I'm giving it back to him again.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like they had a little bit of confusion when they were snapping the ball, and it kind of messed their play up a little bit. And also credit to the Hornet defense because they attacked it quick. And that brings up third down and about, 2.5.
See if the Hornets can give us a defensive stand here.
And there's Dixon up the middle. Bulls his way in.
Looks like he was down short of the goal line.
But that should be bring up first down and goal. Yeah, he was short of the end zone, but it's now first and goal from about the half-foot line.
And they're hurrying up to the line of scrimmage.
Emery into the end zone, touchdown, Bulldogs.
That offensive line of TYAA, it's a big offensive line. They're imposing their will on a smaller Hilldale ball club. We'll just see how Hilldale can match that later on through the ball game.
Yep, and with 27 seconds to go in the first quarter as TYA lines up for the extra point. Dixon to the outside, one man to beat. The extra point's good. It's going to be 14-0 Bulldogs.
Unfortunately, we've gotten some bad news.
To whom it may concern, due to budget shortfalls, the Panthers baseball program,
Ballard softball, Vikings basketball,
Woodlawn soccer.
The Tigers basketball program
is indefinitely suspended.
To whom it may concern,
To whom it may concern.
to whom it may concern.
Every kid deserves a chance to play.
And it's all about getting to their playmakers. Emery, Dixon, Montgomery. Those are the three playmakers that make this ball club go.
Once again, now that we're back on defense, so keep your eye out on Destiny Adams. Number 9, he's out here on the outside with the green socks. I love the socks and shoes combo. If they try to throw it out there to the outside, he will pick it off and take it to the house. But they give it to Moore, and now they've got that figured out. Moore dropped in the backfield.
A defensive end penetration from number 55. Bryce Jefferson.
Yep. And, folks, that's the end of the first quarter. We're 14-0 Bulldogs. It'll be second down as we start the second quarter. Glenpool, Oklahoma. Beautiful sunny Saturday morning, early afternoon. Couldn't be better weather. The wind is blowing, but it's not blowing super hard. We got great football going on in INFC Championship, sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods. We're just happy to be out here. I'm Chris, your play-by-play for the day, along with my counterpart and partner in crime, Mo Wallace.
How y'all doing, Oklahoma? One thing I can say about TYA, they just look like they've been here before.
Yep.
They look like they've been here before, well coached. Hilldale they need to figure something out, whether it's ball control, whether it's getting the football to the outside, throwing the football. I can see that Hilldale has gotten out of their game plan.
Yeah, they seem to be just a hair shocked.
Yeah.
Not saying this game's over by any stretch of the imagination, because you're going to hand it off to Moore. Moore's going to gain of about 2 on the play. But the Bulldogs are starting to attack.
They're basically going to make you. They're going to play. They're going to play behind the line of scrimmage. That's what the Bulldogs want to do on defense. They want to play either at or behind the line of scrimmage. As long as they continue, that big defensive line of the Bulldogs can continue to impose their will and push that Hilldale offensive line back, create penetration throughout the defensive line, and just own the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man, swallowed up in the backfield, and I believe I can't see the front of his jersey. And once again, everybody, the jerseys are not as big.
Number 45.
No, and it was 55.
Number 55, Bryce Jefferson.
Yep, Jefferson. And, the one thing about this Bulldog defense, don't believe the safeties had to do anything today.
No, and I would probably tell you that the safeties probably had at least amount of tackles on the ball club.
Quarterback's going to roll out. He's being pressured. He does make a man miss. He was stacked up, and then I believe 45, big man decided he wanted to clean it up. Brings up 4th down and long. And, Bulldogs, that was 4th down, so Bulldogs do take over on down. Down 14-0 in that situation. You really don't punt because you don't have a lot of time. You've got to get some points on the board. Things aren't looking right now. A turnover, all of a sudden things change.
And once again, TYAA is back at the line of scrimmage.
Hands off to big number 55, who breaks off one tackle and breaks another, and it's a race to the end zone and knocks Moore out of the way, and touchdown Bulldogs.
Bryce Jefferson on another touchdown right there for the Bulldogs. Basically, Hilldale, Bryce is a very big kid for his age. Hilldale they're bouncing off of him. Whether they're a little bit tired, whether they're a little bit shell-shocked, you have to wrap these kids up. If you don't wrap these kids up from the belly down, they'll just run right through you.
So they're lined up for the extra point. Handoff up the middle, and I don't think he got it, Mo. No, he didn't.
No, Wally he couldn't dance his way in there.
Who knows? Later on, that could come up to be big.
That could come up to be big. Extra points they're very valuable at this level. We'll see what Hilldale has. I don't know if Hilldale's going to bring out a passing game. Really too much. They really don't pass the football that much here at this level. A little screen action, little middle screen, probably screen to the sideline, screen to the boundary. I just believe Hilldale just needs to just calm down and play their football. You can't try to sit up there and just try to play the ball game that you're in right now. You play your ball game. That's how you beat ball clubs like the Bulldogs. You play your ball game.
And here we go. Return to action. It's 1st down and 10 for the Hornets. Quarterback rolls out. Mo said they don't throw, and so he rolls out. Now he's got to
That was a hard hit.
get rolled out, and he got blown up.
That's big number 77 right there. Big.
Well, they're saying I believe number 2 is the one that got the tackle. I kind of heard him on the PA. We unfortunately don't have a TV to see the replay, but all I seen was bodies flying everywhere.
Bodies flying. Tyron Dixon on the big tackle, and also Cater and Daniels, number 77 on the tackle.
So it brings up 2nd down. End around to Moore on the outside, and he's tripped up, and if he doesn't fall down, Big 77 is about to go eat.
Once again, they're playing behind the line of scrimmage, and that's what you want to do as a defensive line. You play behind the line of scrimmage. You get that penetration, you'll disrupt any offensive play.
And that brings up 3rd down and long for the Hornets. We are in the second quarter with 4 minutes and about 40 seconds to go. Second grade INFC championship sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods. Quarterback passes out in the flat, has it complete to Moore. Moore is going to be a gain of about a half yard when it's all said and done. That brings up 4th down and long again.
That just shows you that TYAA speed. They seen the screen pass to the sidelines, and they just pursued to the football and swallowed it up.
Yeah, and this time the Hornets go ahead and punt because right now it's 20-0. You give up another touchdown, and we're getting close to that unwanted number of 28.
Yeah.
Let these kids play, so do the right thing. Punt the ball, live to see another down, and make a stop, get a turnover. You just don't know. This is second grade. I've seen stranger things.
Stranger things have happened.
So we are 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Still on his feet. Finally going to be brought down by Moore, and he had a little help on the backside by the safety. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 5.
You might get a dose of Wale here again.
Handoff, and what a nice hit deep in the backfield. That was Emery Jr. with the ball, or Emery the second, I apologize. And I believe that was number 6 that got the tackle.
Number 6, Gunnar Lott.
Gunnar Lott. Well, that was a big-time hit. You don't see a lot of hits like that in this age group, and that was one of them. And here's the dangerous man himself, Dixon, who has a big lane on the outside, and he's just too fast. Nobody can catch him once again. Unless there's a flag, that's the only thing, and there's not. So touchdown Bulldogs.
Like I said at the beginning of the game, you have to keep the ball game inside between the hashes, because if you let them guys get out on that perimeter, they will show their speed, and that's what flashiness shows.
And the thing is, Mo, when he got to the outside, there was
an angle.
Yeah.
There was a safety and the linebacker had the angle, but
they were 2 steps away.
And
he still passed them.
Yeah. Hilldale has to keep their heads up. Hilldale has to continue to play football.
We have a false start on the Bulldogs. We've seen a few of those today, but that was in the last game. Hey, and anybody watching this telecast over the internet, also, if you contact the Indian Nations Football, they are selling DVDs of the whole day. So you can contact them, purchase this DVD for your kids so they remember it. Mm-hmm. And this will be archived so you can watch it forever, but grab them a DVD. Those things are still cool, right, DVDs?
I still have a VHS of my games.
No one knows what that is. Emery the second trying to get to the outside. The ball comes loose.
Fumbled it forward.
Yep. The extra point's no good. You can't fumble it forward in this age group.
You can't.
It was a nice try, though. And with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go in this first half, it is now Bulldogs 26, Hornets 0.
Unfortunately, we've gotten some bad news.
To whom it may concern, due to budget shortfalls, the Panthers baseball program,
Ballard softball. Vikings basketball.
Woodlawn soccer
The Tigers basketball program
is indefinitely suspended.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
Every kid deserves a chance to play.
First and 10.
Big number 77 again on the tackle.
He's got to be like 6'2". We're way up here in the press box, Mo, and I almost bet if you went down there and stood next to him, he's taller than you.
Right now, Daniels is my defense player of the game. His penetration from the middle is just blowing it up. Hilldale has to find an answer for that. I don't know if they do have an answer for that right now because he's just basically been making his home in the backfield all game long.
Right, it's hard to block the size and the speed that this Bulldogs defense has. Once again, the handoff is 4 yards back behind the line of scrimmage, tackled immediately by the defense. I believe Dixon led the way on that one, and he did.
They're having their way with him up front. I don't know if there's a way to stop the big number 55, 77, 45. Those are some big linemen down there for this age.
Yep, it's third down and long for the Hornets right now, and it's been tough sledding so far for them. And you feel for the kids, but once again, two best teams in the state. Brought down deep in the backfield. They were stacked up, and 77 cleaned it up.
Once again, Daniels on the tackle.
So here we are, fourth down.
Again.
Absolutely, you have to.
If I'm TYAA, I mean, I don't know what their game plan is right now. With a minute 42 left on the clock for the first half, I would basically just run it in between the tackles. You know, I mean,
yeah, I mean,
but there's also a part of me that says, hey, I'm going to continue to put the pedal to the pedal to the metal and just go.
Yep. And they hand it off. Moore with a nice tackle right there for the Hornets. That's one thing about that kid for the Hornets. He's ran the ball hard. He's tackled it even harder. He said, "Coach, I'm not giving up on you."
He's a true football player. He's coming to play regardless of what the scoreboard is. If I'm Hilldale, if I'm the coaches, I don't want my kids looking at the scoreboard. Basically, go out there, play your game, play football.
There he is, big man again, and one man just pushed him down, and foot race, and he's looking behind him. He's being chased down, but going to be a little bit too late. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Bryce Jefferson once again.
And now, even though the scoreboard does show 32-0, it actually stops at 28. INFC at the Mighty Mike division. Mm-hmm. It stops at 28. The clock will now run. It's one of those things, once it's out of hand, you don't want to just devastate these young kids.
You don't want to discourage these kids.
They've battled hard all year since August. Emery trying to get to the outside, and he does. So the extra point is good. Once again, I know the scoreboard is showing a different score, but it is actually just 28-0. But we talked about it in the beginning of the game, what we could possibly see. This is what we've seen the whole tournament was 28-0, 28-0, 28-0, unless they were playing the other TYAA team.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs are going to come to play every game. I just think that a lot of teams have to understand that you better bring the lead when it comes to the Bulldogs whenever they step their foot on the field.
Yep. And that's going to take us to the half. Your score, 28-0.
Unfortunately, we've gotten some bad news.
To whom it may concern, due to budget shortfalls, the Panthers baseball program,
Ballard softball. Vikings basketball.
Woodlawn
The
soccer
Tigers basketball program
is indefinitely suspended.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
Every kid deserves a chance to play.
All right, so now what we're going to do. What you're witnessing right now is
Your Hilldale Hornet Cheer Squad.
And their little halftime show. And next coming up is your TYAA.
And coming out on the field, your TYAA Bulldog cheerleaders. You have Sky Dixon. All right, here we go, ladies. You have Sky Dixon. Jashana Lawson. Jayla Lawson. Zamaya Reed. Peyton Garrett.
Hey, Missy.
Shea Reed.
Come right here.
Tamaya Dixon. Kamori Gamble. And Katie Gamble. Your TYAA Bulldog cheerleaders.
Unfortunately, we've gotten some bad news.
To whom it may concern, due to budget shortfalls, the Panthers baseball program,
Ballard softball.
Vikings basketball.
Woodlawn
The
soccer.
Tigers basketball program.
is indefinitely suspended.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
Every kid deserves a chance to play.
As we get up and get ready for the second half, we're happy to have you joined us here in Glenpool, Oklahoma.
Home of the Warriors.
Yes, we are on the campus of the Warriors, Glenpool Warriors, state champs 2002-2008. Whole lot of district championships. Dixon's looking deep and almost intercepted by the Hornets off the bat. I'm shocked with that play call.
I can understand it, but I'm trying to run the clock out and head to the house.
Yes. And here what I'm thinking also is because the clock
The clock does continue to run at this level.
So you got this game wrapped up. Mm-hmm. You're second grade champs. Are you thinking about throwing a little bit in third grade? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah. We're going to see a lot of throwing from them probably in the next level.
Yep. Now Dixon takes it to the outside, cuts it back upfield, still on his feet across the 50, and it takes the Hornets defense to bring him down.
I got a little player profile. I got this is Hilldale kid, Jackson Wilson. His nickname is Jax. Age 7. Favorite school sport or favorite subject is math. Favorite player is Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah. Great quarterback.
Favorite video game is Lego Batman.
Hey, that's a good game too.
And guess what he likes to do if he's not playing football?
Water polo.
He likes to read.
Oh, yeah.
Reading is fundamental.
It is, and he's already way ahead of the game. I barely know how to read.
He is an honor roll kid, so congratulations to him. He wants to be a police officer when he grows up.
Really nice. Good job, young man. Keep up the hard work. Keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy your childhood. Hand off to the outside, and Emery's going to reverse field, and now you can find yourself in trouble, but he breaks a tackle. But you know what? There's a yellow handkerchief sitting on the field now.
Usually might be a hold or a block in the back.
Yep. And that's exactly what it was. Also, Mo, I want to talk about real quick. Tune in for this next game coming up. Yeah, we skipped third grade. We're going straight to the big boys now, okay? We're getting ready for some fourth grade shootout, and I'm talking it is going to be electric. You've got fourth grade Pryor versus fourth grade Berryhill. Those some country boys, and you know they're going to bring what they – it's going to be exciting. I expect some great football.
I expect a very close ball game out of the next game.
So tune in, 4th grade coming up right after this. Big man breaks tackles. That's what he does. First down, Bulldogs.
Bryce Jefferson once again.
Yeah, I don't think we've called him once this game, have we?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't. I know your parents probably watching, Bryce, and I'm sorry we haven't called your name at all this game, and hopefully we can call some more here soon.
Reminds me of a young Christian Okoye.
Ooh.
I'm taking it back to that.
Yeah, you are. Back to the Chiefs days.
Yes.
Direct snap to the. Yeah, nobody's catching him.
Wale Montgomery.
Yeah, Montgomery. Nobody got close within 5 yards. I think it completely fooled the defense there. Once again, yes, that is a touchdown. Score stays 28-0. We're not trying to tear these kids down. We build them up. These are some good young kids. I've got to witness them play for a little bit now, and I know they're heartbroken right now, but they're only going to get better.
One thing I did notice out of that last play, one thing that the Bulldogs they've always done, there could be a mix-up in the backfield, but their speed will always take over.
Yeah, there's not many people as fast as I am like that, but this team has a few of them.
As long as they can get to the edge, chances are they're going to the house.
Yeah. So as that extra point was good, then once again the score is 28-0. Bulldogs are excited. They're ready for that clock to hit 0. They want to get that trophy.
That crystal ball.
Yes, and those kids, man, they are ready. Other side, Hornets.
The pizza party will be lit.
Yes.
Is that what them little kids say nowadays? Lit?
I think so. Or it's fire.
Is it fire?
It is fire. So, it's been a great year for both teams. Once again, 2 teams, only 2 can make it, and it was these 2.
Some of the 2 of the best in state. And don't be surprised you don't see some of these kids playing in the Sooner Classic coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Yes, there'll be
Even from Hilldale.
several kids will be in that Sooner Classic. Hand off to Moore up the outside, and I think he's tripped up right about the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Let's do another player profile, Mo. What do you got for me?
Let's go with Ibis Wilkerson, nickname IJ. His favorite school subject is PE.
Bet.
Favorite player is Baker Mayfield. Obviously, Fortnite once again. His hobbies are video games. Favorite holiday and why? Christmas, because of the presents.
Right. Now, I wonder, since his favorite player is Baker Mayfield, is it Baker Mayfield OU, Baker Mayfield first-year Browns, or Baker Mayfield now?
I would say probably Baker Mayfield OU.
That's Heisman.
And pizza and shrimp is his favorite food. Shrimp for a kid.
Now,
not a lot of kids like shrimp.
No, not a lot of kids like shrimp, but I'm wondering, does he put the shrimp on his pizza?
I'm going to have to try that one day.
I'm not. I am not.
His favorite thing to do if he wasn't playing football would be fishing.
Explains that. I bet he likes to fish for shrimp. And there's a ball on the ground. It looks to be recovered by the offense. So it will bring up, I believe, 4th down for the Hornets. Yes, it is 4th down. Let me see one of those player profiles, see if I can read these things. We got Brady Honeycutt. No nickname. Straight. Just call me Honeycutt.
Just call me Honeycutt.
Yep. His position is D-line. His offense position is O-line. Hey, fun fact, you handed this to me. We share a birthday. July 26th is the best birthday ever. So me and Brady, we're boys for life. His grade point average is 4 points higher than mine ever was.
Yes.
It's a 4.0. His hobbies. We might be related.
What is it this time?
His hobbies are talking a lot.
Talking a lot.
And that's what I do. Now he lost me, though, because his favorite player is Tom Brady. He is the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
But I don't like him. But his favorite video game, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
So, yeah.
We can get that going real quick.
Yeah. So, Brady, hope you get to listen to this. This is a big shout-out to you. You big 7-year-old, weighing 74 pounds, and you got the favorite food down pat to pizza. So, you're my boy for life. Happy birthday in July. I'll celebrate it with you. 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. 28-0 Bulldogs. Glenpool, Oklahoma. Home of the Warriors.
Saturday.
Yes. Championship Saturday brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods.
Little crossbuck action right there by TYAA. And there it is. Once again, once you get past the line of scrimmage, it's curtains.
I think this is where that guy Gus Johnson comes up with the nicknames Hollywood.
Hollywood.
So Hollywood Dixon has just been born.
Hollywood
so remember that, young man, when you get old enough and you're making that big time money, that Chris in your second grade year coined you the same name as Hollywood Brown, but you are now Hollywood Dixon.
With the shades on and everything.
Yes. You will always be big man on campus no matter where you go, young man. Handoff around the outside. The extra point's no good. We still are at 28-0. I do repeat, 28-0 no matter what has happened. Since that happened, it's 28-0, and that's it for the third quarter.
That's it for the third quarter. I'm going to do another player profile here. I got Braden Gold. I guess that's the head coach's son. He plays guard. He's from California, 29 Palms, California. He's a B honor roll student. University of Oklahoma is his favorite college. Football is his favorite sport. Favorite holiday is Veteran Day because we get to honor our veterans.
When he grows up, he wants to play in that NFL. Favorite holiday is Christmas. Can you guess why?
Presents.
Exactly, presents. And his family pet is a pocket bully pit bull named Fat Boy.
Nice.
Love it.
Nice.
So, Drayden, nice seeing your profile here. We have something in common. I also, favorite food is tacos.
Taco Tuesday.
Oh, no, you did not just bring that back.
Taco
You are not.
Tuesday.
Yep, you are not LeBron James.
No, I'm not. I'm a little bit better.
Oh, okay. Once again, beautiful campus of Glenpool Warriors. They've been a great host. Has taken good care of us since we showed up here this morning. INFC championships, second grade. One of the most the nicest campuses I've seen in a while out here in the country. Handoff up the middle. Comes out of his shoe.
Comes out of his shoe. That's how fast these kids are.
Shoeless.
Shoeless.
And he's hopping on that 1 foot. Oh, no, he was doing a dance. Now he's hopping.
Is that Tyron Dixon? Is that number 12?
Yes, it is. Tyron Dixon.
Tyron Dixon.
Shoeless Tyron Dixon. So now you've been coined Shoeless Tyron Dixon along with Hollywood Dixon.
It's academic here, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, the Bulldogs are having a lot of fun. Hilldale, it's a great season. I know them kids are having fun. To play football at this age, you'll never forget it when you get older. I mean, there's been many times that I've done these games, and I could just think back to the days where we were either blowing out teams, and don't get me wrong, I felt the wrath of TYAA as a child. So
yeah, this isn't their first rodeo.
Yeah, this isn't their first rodeo. They've been doing this for a long time.
Unfortunately, we've gotten some bad news.
To whom it may concern, due to budget shortfalls, the Panthers baseball program,
Ballard softball.
Vikings basketball.
Woodlawn
The
soccer.
Tigers basketball program
is indefinitely suspended.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
Every kid deserves a chance to play.
Big shout out to the parents for the support that they give, not only from TYAA, but from Hilldale. Thank you for the parents for coming out supporting these kids. They'll never forget this as the years go along. They'll never forget who comes and watch them play every day in and day out.
And also, Mo, shout out to the cheerleaders. You know how cold it's been through these playoffs?
Cold and rainy.
Yeah, and every time they're out there, they're cheering away. They're acting like they're enjoying it. They might be. I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I was in the press box, and I was freezing, and they're out there in the rain just jumping around.
Literally probably the best day that we've had throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah. Quarterback's back to pass. He's being pressured, and he's in trouble.
I think I'm going to just go ahead now and just vote the defensive line player of the game for TYAA, even though we've had Dixon and Montgomery doing their thing on the offensive end. If it wasn't for these guys here on the defensive line, you wouldn't be able to do what you're doing right now.
No, they've controlled.
They've controlled the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
And that's what you want to do in any level of the game is control the line of scrimmage. And them big defensive guys, defensive line and down low, they're doing their job.
End around the outside, trying to get something going in pursuit. It's
And that's your safety.
yeah.
Is that number 3? Was that
That was Dixon.
that was
Hollywood.
Dixon? Hollywood coming from his free safety position. That's literally 7 yards back, and he's flying to the football. He's having fun. This is where the game gets a lot of fun for the kids. When you're ahead like this and you pretty much know it's academic, you just go and you just pin your ears back.
Yep. Once again, I also remind you to tune in at 1 o'clock for our next game. Berry Hill versus Pryor, 4th grade action. Going to be a shootout. Moore with the carry, trying to bounce it to the outside and cuts it back upfield, but gain of maybe a half yard on the play, if any. Down to 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Kudos once again to the parents for Hilldale. They're sitting there. They're cheering their fans or their kids on. They're not, you just watch them. They're trying to build them up. That's all you can do. And then as soon as this is over, 10, 15 minutes after you leave the parking lot,
they'll forget it.
They'll forget that. They'll be ready for their Fortnite. Their video games, and wait till August, and they're going to strap it back up and get going, ready for 3rd grade.
Regardless, everybody's getting a pizza party today.
Oh, yeah. They deserve it.
They deserve it. Hard season, from day one in August to the grind of the playoffs, everybody deserves it.
Yeah, you don't realize, these are young kids, but they play a lot of football games in that 1 week stretch. Just like we announced about 30 of them, they play those. So, wear and tear. Some of these hits that you see, they don't feel good.
They don't feel good. Hilldale needs to do everything they can and try to punch the football into the end zone. Try to get this ball back to get the ball into the end zone and end on a positive note for the season.
Yep.
Looks like we got an inside handoff.
Yeah, the defense came in and tackled it pretty good. Number 24, he was in on that tackle. He had great pursuit of the ball. I got to give it to him. Yeah, the score's out of hand. The game's over, but they have not stopped playing. That is all on their coach. Has taught them well. You don't give up.
Big shout out to Jason Gold.
Yep. Emery the second.
One thing I can say about that touchdown run, if you watch from the beginning of the play, the fundamentals of the quarterback, the fake of the running back, they're well coached at this level for the Bulldogs. Well coached. DJ is he's put together a machine of a ball club this year, and it's showing this afternoon.
Yeah, I've got to witness these coaches coach again, and it seems to be the same on every team. Tackle, 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 run hard, and see what happens. And as you can see, the proof's right there. Somehow he came down with a pass for the extra point. Was that Montgomery? Number 55.
Number 55 again. Bryce Jefferson.
Jefferson
has had him a ball game not only on the defensive line but on the offensive side of the football today.
Yeah, we joked earlier about having had to call his name at all, and I don't know why I messed up calling it somebody else because we've called his name actually quite a bit.
Yes.
I just couldn't tell if it was 65 or 55 or 75 just from the jerseys.
Yes. About 30 seconds left in this ball game. Hilldale back to the line of scrimmage. It's all academic from here. I formation.
Quarterback up the middle,
sneak.
yeah.
Maybe they could have went with the big quick hitters early in the game, but that defensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage all game long. They've played behind the line of scrimmage all game long. Congratulations to Hilldale, home of the Hornets, for an excellent season this year. Congratulations to the Bulldogs, TYAA Bulldogs. Another beautiful season, another trophy in a trophy case for TYAA.
Yep, and that's going to do it. Your second grade champions, the TYAA Bulldogs. The coaches are celebrating. The water's in the air. If there was ice buckets, they'd be poured on them.
They'd be poured on the coach.
Great game, great tournament. Thank you for coming out. Great job to everybody. That's your second grade championship. TYAA wins this one 28-0 over the Hilldale Hornets. Stay tuned. Fourth grade showdown coming up at 1 o'clock.
Pryor.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. getting ready for the trophy presentation, so we're going to step away.
And now introducing your 2019 INFC second grade Mighty Might champions, TYAA Bulldogs, coached by Curtis Williams. Number 2, Will Montgomery. Number 3, Jack Hayden Dixon. Number 7, Vashawn Emery Jr. Number 9, Destiny Adams. Number 12, Tyron Dixon. Number 13, Tristan Dixon. Number 20, Mason Torres. Number 27, Rashawn Harbin. Number 45, Keith Beats. Number 55, Bryce Jefferson. And number 77, Kendrick